It was meant to ease congestion on Interstate 35, but KXAN now has proof the new section of the SH-130 toll road has had an unsteady start.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Leslie Rohde.
I'm Robert Hadlock. The SH-130 is a state highway. However, a private company owns and operates it. So getting their numbers was not so easy. Transportation officials would not tell us how many cars are using the toll road. KXAN had to go to the Texas Attorney General for those numbers. And now, 3 months later, the AG's office has ruled in our favor. The records were released, leading our Josh Hinkle to ask, why aren't more drivers taking that route?
It's the first time I've ever done it, so I'm, learning.
Replacing his regular route was no secret, but Jerry Cavada says he'd like to keep this new stretch of SH-130 quiet a little longer.
I go through here in the morning and at night. I really hardly ever run into any traffic, if any at all.
41 miles of open space. The fastest speed limit in the nation. And the best part for Cavada, a way to bypass I-35.
I-35 is probably one of the reasons why eventually I'm moving away from Austin.
Moving traffic from Austin is going to take a while, though. But the private group behind this highway, the SH-130 Concession Company, says it's in for the long haul.
We're in place to be here for 50 years, and we'll be here for the duration of our contract.
The numbers show SH-130 has had its ups and downs. Its peak came in its first full month of operation with around 468,500 vehicles. But then it's been a roller coaster, dropping all the way down to 353,700. Then back up and down and back up again, never quite hitting that high number again, or as many might expect, going even higher.
It takes time to get people to change their native travel patterns, and we know that this is a marathon and not a sprint.
It's good when there's no traffic.
And until then, Cavada says he'll just enjoy it.
If people know more about this highway or whatever, I'm pretty sure more people come through here.
In Mustang Ridge, Josh Hinkle, KXAN News.
No angry people honking their horns.
No indecent gestures?
This television commercial launched around the same time this section of SH-130 opened last fall. Officials say they are actively working now to make drivers aware of the toll road. They're even preparing special signs to direct traffic off of I-35. They have seen an uptick in drivers around the holidays and so-called destination dates. Another way to attract traffic has been for the tollway and TxDOT to reduce the cost for truck drivers. Back in April, 18-wheeler trucks traveling on any stretch of SH-130 started paying the same lower rate as cars. This program, though, expires on March 31st. We checked other Central Texas tollways, and they're seeing success as well, but it took time for their numbers to go up, too. The Central Texas Turnpike system, managed by TxDOT, had just over 200,000 vehicles per day in 5 years. 5 years ago, that is. And by the end of the last fiscal year, it was up to more than 273,000. Just last month, Josh took an in-depth look at the struggle to get drivers onto the new stretch of SH-130. Go to the new, easier-to-navigate KXAN.com to check out our full report by clicking on this story on the main page.